Child, Diamond Brown said enough and baby, she meant it because this woman who's just at her daughter's birthday party with Sea Breezy, smiling, co-parenting, keeping the peace, turned around and tagged him directly on her IG story and said, leave me and mine alone, worry about your new baby on the way with a middle finger emoji. No warning, no context, just a bomb dropped in broad daylight with his handle attached, child. So what actually flipped the switch? Because it wasn't out of nowhere. Diamond went into her comments and started talking. And when people asked what was going on, she said, you confused because I've been letting Ish slide for way too long to keep the peace. My baby daddy want to ruin my relationships. Bet I'm airing it all out in quote baby daddy. So she's talking about Chris Brown and she said that with her whole chest because allegedly he blew up her new man's phone, his brother's phones too, and started making threats. Why? Because Diamond has a new boyfriend. Apparently, child, that is just way too much for Chris Brown to handle. Now, when somebody tried to come for Diamond in her comments and say, bye girl, you never thought you was the last, Diamond said, of course not. Nobody been wanting that man for years now. What I'm messing with is the fact that he been making threats to my man in my relationship because I'm trying to move forward. Don't speak on issues you know nothing about, end quote, period. She then confirmed in her comments who the new baby mama is. Somebody asked who the mama was, and Diamond replied and said, Jada, who else, sir? Somebody asked if it's a boy or girl. Diamond said it's a boy. So she confirmed the whole pregnancy before Chris even said a single word. And then she said something that really got people talking. So when she was asked about her new man, she said, everything I've been praying for, and then dropped, he's been threatening his life. So now we done went from baby mama drama to a list death threats in about 4 comments. Okay. Now Jada Wallace, Jada came ready. So she hopped on her IG story and went in on Diamond. Full paragraphs, no break. So she said, and I quote, B, you a lame for running to the internet, trying to air out business like you're not the one that's stopping him from seeing his daughter, never answering the phone. Shut that ish up when you've been stopping that from happening because you and your feelings. And Diamond, let's not forget who fans your whole life, end quote. So she called out the house, the cars, everything lovely. Say Diamond is out here talking 50-50, where you're 50. And then Jada say nobody's trying to ruin Diamond's relationship. She say Diamond's new man has been around the house smiling in people's faces. Say it's called principle, you should never mess with your baby daddy's people. And then she ended it with saying, you thought you ate with that story, huh? Take your own advice, B-word, worry about you and yours, not me and mine's. I'd be so quiet, but you really outdid yourself. So Jada had a whole essay ready, but Diamond, child, Diamond was not done. So she fired back on the story directly at Jada, and she said, B-word, bye, you don't know Ish. I've known this man for years. You've been around how long? LOL. He say jump, and you say how high?
Right there, that was no bar. That was no bar.
And then she broke it all the way down. So she said, first of all, I've been trying to handle this privately. This is the second time he's been pissed about me moving on. You don't know Ish. You just came around. Damn. The N-word blew up my man's phone and his brothers and started making threats. I don't take that Ish lightly, end quote. Now she went on and say, I never kept CB from Lovely but one time, and it was recently because that weirdo spazzed on my daughter's best friend's parents. Ooh. About a sleepover after her birthday party, end quote. So now we got alleged threats and allegedly causing a scene at a child's birthday party sleepover situation. It is getting worse with every detail. Diamond also clapped back at Jada's who funds your whole life comment and said, I have a job. B-word, I do my part. What do you do for a living besides bow down? And then she said, I am the main parent in block letters, child. I'm with my child in and day out, something you know nothing about. Shush. And to close it all out, child, she said, get us social media, B-word. Wait till that baby come out. I'll whoop your ass for real. So now we're going from Instagram beef to a postpartum threat. So Diamond Brown is not playing, child. Now, I know she's scared to get her ass whooped because she said, I don't argue with folks beneath me. So anyways, back to regular scheduled programming. Let delusional rock folks need some attention. Clearly. Beneath me. She said Diamond is beneath her. Now, the Queen of Diamonds card, she also posted right after a leopard seated regal. Not a word, child. Oof. Now, you'd expect that Chris Brown's baby mamas are arguing, so he's gonna have to step in and, pick a side or something. He said, no, keep me out of it. I ain't picking a side. I ain't talking about this. I ain't addressing Ish. So he took to his IG and said this. He said, I ain't playing no internet games, that's it, child. So his girlfriend and his baby mama are going fully to war, and he just posted, I ain't playing no internet games. Some people are reading that as, okay, now he's mature, so he's not trying to come in between them. If they want to go at it, let him go at it. Don't involve me in this. Others are reading it as someone who knows exactly what he did and doesn't want receipts to resurface. Because here's the thing, child, his boys are already out here speaking for him. So Roccstar, Chris's longtime producer of 15 years, they've worked on 5 albums together. He also took to his IG and he posted a whole essay. So he said Diamond's new boyfriend is a snake twin who used to be in their circle. Used to come to the house, play basketball with them, come backstage at Breezy Bowl begging for tickets, and then allegedly crept off and started a relationship with his baby mama. So he said, and this is the part that got me, y'all. So he said, you mean to tell me Chris's daughter, who he loves to death, his twin, okay, so you want to date her mother? That's who you want to sneak off into a relationship with? End quote, child. And then Roccstar confirmed that Chris is present for his kids, said he's been showing up for birthdays, holidays, be there for royalty, and his son say the internet only sees the aftermath. Now, one thing I can say about Chris Breezy, child, is that he is not a deadbeat father. He shows up and shows out for his kids. But he also made sure to say, P.S. I can't speak on Chris and Diamond because I am disrespecting nobody's baby mama and I have 0 problems with her and the utmost respect for my friend's child's mothers. His issue, it said, is strictly with the boyfriend, the snake twin. And then he ended the whole thing with, anyway, Brown album on the way. This ish is a masterpiece. So in the middle of all this drama, he is promoting Chris Brown's new album that is on the way, which he says that is a masterpiece. Now, that's a video that keeps resurfacing every time Chris Brown's name comes up in drama like this. So back in 2017, he went on Instagram and did an IG live. So he said, if I love you, B-word, ain't nobody gonna have you. I'm gonna make you miserable. I'm gonna chase that N-word out, and I'm gonna chase your A around.
Ladies, y'all be complaining about niggas being like stalkers, in love with y'all, kind of crazy shit, and get tired of it. Well, guess what? I'm one of them niggas. If I love you, bitch, ain't nobody gonna have you. I'm gonna make you miserable. I'm gonna chase that nigga out. I'm gonna chase your ass around, and it's done.
So he said that out loud and he posted it for everybody else to see. And now in 2026, here comes Diamond saying that he blew up her man's phone, made threats, and allegedly threatened her boyfriend's life. Now, child, the fans are having a full trial in the comment section. So half is saying Diamond needs to take this to court and on Instagram. The other half is saying she tried handling it privately behind the scenes. It wasn't working. So what exactly were her options? And then there's the group who zoomed all the way in on Jada Wallace and said, wait, doesn't she look familiar? Because people online are saying Jada gives Karrueche trend energy. The look, the vibe, the whole aesthetic, and they are screaming about it. Now, child, let me know who you think is in the wrong, who you think is in the right. Which side are you picking? Which baby mama are you siding with in this? Because Chris Brown already put himself out of it. He said, I ain't getting involved in this. You want to tear each other's heads off? You'll go ahead, but leave me out of it. I mean, you're the common denominator. You're not supposed to even keep yourself out of it. But, child, that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I will see you guys in my next video.